Hi, welcome to AFTV. We've just beaten Bournemouth 3-2 at the Vitality. When that first goal was conceded by Arsenal, did you think, oh no, this is not going to go the way I thought it would?
No. Well, the first question is, have you missed me? Have you missed me?
Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while.
No, have you missed me?
I have missed you. I'm glad you're. Like I said, I'm glad you're back.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. So no, when Arsenal concede now, I'm not concerned.
Okay.
Especially when we concede early.
Why is that? It's
because as Arteta's always done, he's always played the stats game. If you have 75% of the ball, you're bound to get a chance and score from those chances. That's why. That's the game he plays. If you control the game, and especially so early on they scored, we're going to control most of the game, and we're going to get a chance. It's another game that Gyökeres has started up front, but it's another game that we've won. So why we're winning and he's playing up. Why we're winning, I think he should continue to play up front.
Okay, I thought you highlighted that him playing up front. I thought he was going to do a little bit of a dig there, but you want him to stay up front then?
Well, I want him to stay up front because he's a proper striker, and for one of the goals, he did good hold-up play, and he just couldn't get that shot away. I have the opinion, once he scores one, I think he's going to score. I think he will score many goals.
So do you still want to see more from him though?
Yeah, I want to see a goal from open play. But what you have to remember is, he's not a Haaland. There's not many out-and-out strikers in the Premier League. There's not many out-and-out strikers in the Premier League that we can say. We're all comparing him to Haaland, but I think it's a little bit unfair. But what I do like about Arsenal is every time we score, or every time we win a game, it's that hug of the four men. On the touchline, from Arteta to his two assistants to the Man United bloke, who's now at Arsenal. It's always that big hug.
Yeah, Gabriel Hines.
And what the Bournemouth manager did today was they were hugging it out, group hug, but he went and sought Mikel Arteta out and shook his hands. While he was hugging him, he waited for him and he shook his hands. What happened was with Unai Emery, it's a bit of sour grapes because he didn't make it at Arsenal. Yeah. I'm not saying he's a bad manager, but he's obviously a decent manager. But he didn't hang about to shake his hand and then to come out afterwards to say, I waited for him. I waited for him. It's like players diving on the pitch. Now with VAR you can't do it.
Yeah, it's
just
and he got caught out. Let me ask you this then to finish. I haven't seen you in a while. Do you feel Arsenal, it's 2026, do you think they win the league this season?
Yes, because that starting line-up today, even though we rested Saka, I wasn't worried. Those three players that came on are arguably first-choice players. Arguably first-choice players. Trossard, Saka and Jesus are arguably first choice. If we were playing Man City today, I would have a guess those three would be playing. So it's the squad depth which I think is unbelievable this year because a player can come out and a player can slot in. Now with Nkapia, he's obviously not the standard of Gabriel. He's not the standard of Gabriel when Saliba, but he's a notch up from the previous that we've had. Yeah. So he's not going to do great. I feel we have the squad to do it, and Mikel Arteta, he's on thin ice this season. Because he's nearly 6-7 years now without winning the league, and I got a sneaky suspicion the way we did Villa, the way we scored 3 goals. We haven't got. People say you haven't got an out-and-out goal score. We do score goals. Yeah. We do score goals. So I think we will win it this year.